it phones home. Apple, same thing. Windows Media Player, same thing. Anytime you log into anything, same thing. It tells me exactly where you're connected. Representative implementations of this. AOL now has a plugin that allows anybody on your buddy list, if you both have the plugin, to find you, and you can find them based on the Skyhook system, which we're going to talk about, based on the mapping of every single node in America. How many people here decided to be wonderful, generous humanitarians and buy that one laptop per child? A lot of people. Well, guess what? There's something on that called Bitfrost that calls into the one lap per child server every single day, and you can't disable it. Trade it in, sell it on eBay. Internet Explorer. Anytime you have activated software, and it's phoning home. Even we calls in, here's an example of what it reports every time you log in. Obviously who you are, the node you're calling in from, what games you played, the date, the time, the screen position, the widescreen settings, TV resolution, screen burn-in reduction, whether it's on or off, whether you're using stereo, and I mean, it goes all the way down. Everything reports on you. OnStar. OnStar can be turned on remotely with a warrant, and it's been done thousands of times. EasyPass, iPass, SunPass, obviously. Metro cards. If you buy a Metro card with your credit card, I know where Bob is at every moment he travels on the subway and swipes that card. Passenger lists, car chips, digital license plate readers. This is the new technology. Hundreds of thousands, no exaggeration, hundreds of thousands of cameras are being deployed around the country, and you're going to see a video of this in a second. And in patrol cars that's at 60 miles an hour can still capture license plates at the rate of 3,000 an hour. Anytime your car is anywhere or moving anywhere, it's in a database. Unique serial numbers. Every single piece of hardware. Forget about MAC addresses. We all know about MAC addresses. Every time you burn a CD or a DVD, unique serial number embedded in that. Every time you take a picture with a camera, and we're going to be talking about that in a second, there's an EXIF tag that identifies you. New satellites coming online. You have your cell phone, it's GPS enabled. In 2 years, I'm going to be able to know within 6 inches where you are. Let's talk about cell phones. Cell phones are the most significant development, bar none. We're going to talk a little bit about cameras. We're going to talk a little bit more about intensely targeted marketing. But this is the #1 issue. That cell phone can be immediately traced to you. That cell phone is with you 24/7. I know where you are. I know who you're hanging out with. I know how long you're there. I know Bob went over to Susan's house, stayed for 3 hours, left, got on the subway, got off the subway at this location, had a slice of pizza, went home, went to sleep, without tailing you. I know that from your cell phone. I know, you know, it sounds like Santa Claus. I know when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know who you're hanging out with, so I know if you've been bad or good. It's really that significant. Because of Skyhook, because of GPS, because of databases like Navtech that tell me if you're at such and such GPS coordinates, that's Tammy's Boom Boom Room. If you're at such and such coordinates, it's a bar, it's a car rental agency, it's a motel. I know where you are and I know what's there. Every single cell phone company, they're not trying to hide this. They're selling this as an add-on. Track your kids, track your friends. Use it to identify your current location. But tracking goes in 2 directions. MapQuest, even MapQuest is using it. MoloGogo, they're trying to get you to put a download on your phone. This, by the way, is probably the most patronized company